You just caught me putting my hand cream on. It's been a busy old day in the studio today. Good evening, everybody. I'm just going to share the show onto my timeline, just so people can find us. Right. Make sure that's done. Move that out of the way so I can see you all. Perfect. Let me move my L'Occitane out of the way for now and pop that over in the corner. What I am going to do is I'm going to bring my drink in because I have been talking to myself in my studio for nearly 2 hours. Oh, dearie me. Okay, so first things first, can you hear me? Can you see me? Hello, everybody. I'm Lisa from the brand Lisa Horton Crafts, and Friday night, as always, we are here to talk all things craft, all things industry stuff, all things TV, and generally questions, anything you want to know, anything throughout the week, anything about a product you may have received, any help you need with anything. That's what tonight is all about. So yeah, let me go and make sure that I can see everybody. And please make sure you share the show tonight because I've got some exciting news for you, or interesting news as well, actually, about a new way of doing some things. Yeah, we're mixing it up, guys. We're mixing it up. We kind of need to respond to the industry and to social media and how it's reacting and behaving. So we're going to change things up slightly. So let's make sure I can see everybody first and you can hear me. So good evening, Lynette Flagler from Peterborough, Ontario in Canada. Kate Willie. QQ, already we've got questions. Right, okay, let's start. Let's get into it. I'm assuming you can hear me. You're going to, I mean, I'm sure Danny or somebody would have told me by now if they can't hear me. No, I think we're all good. So what is Kate Willie saying? QQ, what is the best way of putting the dazzle paste through a stencil? I have used a tool that looks like an ice scraper, but the results are not great and I'm feeling I'm using the wrong tool. Or is it me? I know exactly what you mean by the ice scraper. Where is mine? I think mine is in the other studio. Yes, it is. Okay, I can see it from here. Okay, so what you need is more of a spatula. So you know the one that's like a triangle at the top? Let me see if I can draw it. I got a pen, got a bit of paper. Let me see if I can draw it. Really bad at doing things like this, so I'll draw it down for you. Oh, there we go. You know, the one that's more, oh God, that's really wonky. It's more like that, Kate. More like that. You don't want the one that's kind of, I think you must have the one that's more, this is a good way to start, isn't it? Yours is more like that. Yeah. I'm saying you want the one like that. All right, but maybe taller and skinnier. And that's a really bad drawing, but you get what I mean. I would say that's the way to go, definitely, Kate. Or I find that's the better way to go. I find the longer, thinner ones are not so good. Or you can always use a credit card. An old credit card is always very good because you can like bend it, do what you want, and then scrape that way. But if not, I use the smaller ones, like the palette knives almost. I think that's what I mean, palette knife rather than a spatula. So, okay. Hi, Pat Harmer. Hi, Karen Keane. Hi, Primrose Gibson, Emma Woods, Marion Scott, Nancy Johnson from Northeast Ohio, Karen Velton, Sue Odell, Sheena Hoolin, Linda Walker. It's been a lovely day here in Surrey. Hope it has been with you too. Yes, I caught the sun a bit today, so I'm starting to pick up a little bit of colour. Vitamin C. If you wear vitamin C, put your factor on because you get pink cheeks otherwise. And Debbie DeBose, good afternoon. Patricia Tabana, hi, Beverly Holden, Laurie Gateman, Hope Eisman, Julia Whedon, Lisa Armitage, Jean Rowland, Kathy Kerr from Ontario, Beverly Holden. Hi, Mary Hulk from the USA. Welcome. It's a great to have your company. Sharon Meredith, Jenny Ranger, Carol Cochran, Kathy Grimes, Sally Ann Merriott, Jean-Claude McLean, Pam Holm. Oh wow, Sheila Murray. Goodness me. Sorry, I'm repeating somebody there. Sherry from Salt Lake, Utah City. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Karen, Gary Roden, Julie Green, Lorraine Gower, Linda Clark, E. Miller. Welcome from Michigan. Hi, Lorraine Gower, Jean Rowland, Carol G. Wow, okay, there's a lot of you on tonight. Claire Hamer, she's made it. She's made it home in time to see me live. Oh, we'll tell you about lovely Claire as well in a minute. Anne Nash. Sheila Lewis, you almost forgot. How can you forget Friday night at 6:30? How did you do that? Well, you didn't anyway. And I'm going to give you a reminder in a minute of how you can be reminded and things we need to do. So we've got lots going on tonight. So please, please share the show because next week is going to be different. Next week is going to be very different for you all. And I'm testing something out actually. And I want you all to help me along in this and see if we can make it a better experience for everyone. Hi, Heather Toms, Jane Hull, Marion Allen, Alex Adlam, Dorothy Howe, Lorraine Sanders. Hi, CRS Stefan from Marshall in Michigan. It's snowing again. You have a lot of snow in Michigan, don't you? Anyway, welcome. I hope you're warm and cozy and you're joining us tonight. It's very, I shouldn't really say it, should I? But it's been glorious here today. Now it's 16 degrees here today, which I think is about, I want to say 63 to 65 in Fahrenheit. Would that be about right, everyone? But it's been lovely. So out of the wind and the you know, when the cloud comes over, you can tell it's not quite summer and it gets really chilly. But if you're in the sun, it was absolutely glorious. Danny was on the roof fixing Lily's window, and we have to have the window fixed because Prudence, our cat, likes to climb up on the conservatory onto the roof and then climb in through Lily's window, and she couldn't because Lily couldn't get her window open. Hi, Beth Ann from Mississippi. Happy weekend to you all. Hi, Maria Gibbs, Hannah Hicks, Andrea Withington, Vanessa Mackenzie. Nice to see you here. Kate Willie. Our two tiny dogs are currently dancing together on the carpet, our chinchilla and Shih Tzu. What would we do without our pets? Absolutely. I adore my pet. Honestly, it's just, there's such great company and so funny. Hi, Rebecca. Good evening. Oh, goodness me, there's a lot of noise going on outside as well. Hi, Pam from Tucson. Howdy. Lovely to have your company. Very nice to see you here. Now, I'm going to talk about some videos I've been doing as well for people, especially in the Share Handmade Kindness group, in Jennifer Maguire's group. They picked up on one of the cards I did, and they were really, really keen to have a video on it. So I've been doing that today as well, which I will get out for everybody soon as well. Sandra Cowie from Cornwall. Goodness me, I've just got to the bit where Rebecca says she can hear us okay. So yes, it is a busy one tonight. Mandy Davis, Zoe Kane, and hi, Deborah. I was thinking about you today as I was trimming my orchid, actually. Sandy, how can we purchase your items? Sandy, are you in the UK or are you on the continent? Are you in the USA? Are you in Canada, Australia? Where are you? Let me know and I will let you know the best place for you to purchase. If you're in the UK, you can hop to our website, which is lisahortoncrafts.co.uk, which is a great start. We do ship internationally as well, but if you are across the pond or in other places, I might be able to give you a little bit of guidance of where you can shop. Beth Ann, never tired of hearing a British accent. Beth Ann, can you tell the difference where we come from in the UK? So can you tell if somebody's from south, from London, from north? Can you tell any difference? Because I mean, you guys, I can tell obviously like deep south. I can tell by some things you say, like howdy. I can tell that you are definitely a different place from I don't know, Florida, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I might be getting it totally wrong, but I can kind of, by the way, not by the way, by some of the words you use, I can tell that you are from different parts of the States. Do you get that from us in the UK? Hopefully you do. and you'll tell that I'm from South London. Yeah, so every Friday night I say hello to everybody. I give you 10 minutes just to catch up and say hello, because I think it's really important that you've taken the time to come and join me. So it's important that I acknowledge that you are here and say hello. And I want to know about you. I want to know what you like. What do you like about Lisa Horton Crafts? What do you buy? What is your thing that you love the most? How did you find me? That's a good question. How did you find me as a brand? Was it from a retailer? Was it from a video? Was it from an influencer? Was it from Google? How did you find me as a brand? Really, I would love to put it in the comment for me how you found Lisa Horton Crafts. Could be from TV, could be anywhere. But honestly, I would really like to know that tonight. Hello, Crafty Becky. On vacation, watching from Mexico. Oh, have a nice time, Becky. Hi, Deanna. Brace, it's nice to have you here. CRS Stefan can hear me. That is great. Honestly, this is the bit I've got to. Valerie Cartwright's here. Now, Valerie Cartwright is in the Caribbean. I know that much as well. So there's lots of people on their holidays that are watching too. Sharon Coburn, a fabulous hello from Merseyside, liked and shared. Welcome, welcome. Right, am I anywhere near the bottom? I don't think I am. Hi, Paula. Hi, Shirley Wilson. So I'm trying to find where I've got to. Liked but cannot share. That is fine. That is fine. Kerry Ford, just in time. Kate Willie, you knew exactly what I meant. So hopefully that helped with your stenciling issue. Hi, Helen McLaughlin. Welcome, welcome, lovely. Roberta S, Anna Frederick. There's lots of you here. Jan Wholesome, Jan Harris, Suzanne Ogg from a sunny Florida. Welcome, welcome. Carol By. Has Lisa frozen? I don't think so. I don't think so. Hi, Claire. I am getting there. Is all I can say. It's been one hell of a day, one hell of a week. Am I the only one who waves at the screen when Lisa says hello? Hi. You can wave back to me. Hi, Trudy Ayla. Hi, Bellexar. Is that right? Is that how I say it? Bellexar. I'm not quite sure how to help you with that. Did you hear that? Alexa, off. I hope you haven't got your Alexas on. I've just turned mine off because Alexa's trying to help me. I'm trying to put a photo of my palette knife in, but I can't do it. I know. Kathy Glaze, I feel like I haven't spoke to you for ages. It's great to have you here. I haven't seen Tom for a while either. And hello, Stephen Dyer. Look, there's a ton of you here. I cannot tell the difference, but it's all lovely to me. Oh, thank you. But Kathy Kerr says, oh, yes, your accents are very distinct. I just know that you are from the UK, says Roberta. What a lovely weather we've had in Norfolk. We've had great weather. Chris Wally found me on Create and Craft. Danny found me as I was the only foot that fitted the glass slipper. Is he calling me a princess? Is he? And I hope that's princess in a good way. Jason Ansell, Inks. I reckon, Jason, you are not the only one to say that. You are not. So Maria found me through Create and Craft TV. Debbie Blue was recommended by a friend. Beth Ann, no idea I found you. I'm just glad I did. Thank you, Beth Ann. Shirley Wilson from Creative Expressions when I worked there. Sherry's saying that she can recognise the different accents, but I don't know where you're from in the UK. That makes perfect sense. I am the same. Hi, Diana Stroker. She's from the USA as well. Inky Stamper video from Before Creativation. Before COVID, and Irene Smith. Wow. Debbie DeBose found me on YouTube looking for somebody who had stencils that coordinated with embossing folders. Wendy O'Sullivan, Creative Expressions Days. This is crazy. Donna Green, Creative Expressions. Connie Johnson from a trade show. Emma Woods, you were the first crafter. Oh, I came across you were the first crafter, and I came across Create and Craft. Oh wow! Hi, Roadrunner. Nice to have you here as well. Kathy Glaze. I know he's lovely, isn't he? What do I buy? Everything. So Create and Craft. a Facebook group. Right, so some of you found me from a Facebook group I used to have, and it was called Black Craft Place, and it's actually the name of that shop, which is now closed. And we used to have this system from Vanessa McKenzie. You go way back, don't you? In the nicest possible way, of course. So we used to have these things called pigeonholes, and they weren't actually pigeonholes, they were hooks on a wall. And we used to do a Facebook Live or a picture, literally a picture, and we'd post all the new stock that had arrived, and every person had a pigeonhole with a number. So you could be pigeonhole 68 or pigeonhole 21, whatever you may have been. I remember Erin Tabak was pigeonhole 68. Dawn Soderfield was pigeonhole 21. There was quite a few of you I remember. I can't remember who was number one though, actually. Funny you say that. Or Dawn was 11. I can't, honestly, there were so many, but we had over 400 pigeonholes, and you'd decide what you wanted from the pictures, and then I'd take it and put it all in a bag for you in your number. And at the end of the month, I'd do bills. And in the end, it got so unruly that I had to stop it because there was stuff everywhere. So lots of people found me on Create and Craft, Creative Expressions, through Jennifer Maguire, says Pam. That's fabulous news. Create and Craft. Let's have a look. I mean, honestly, Jennifer Maguire, Wendy Chan from local scrapbooking store. That's wonderful. That's what I love to hear as well. Aloha, everybody, says Cynthia. Hi, Linda Hendren. I'm glad you've got your machine as well. I saw you put that on. Karen Velton from Jennifer Maguire on Create and Craft. Wow, honestly, there's a lot of you here now. So please make sure you share the show as well, because I'm going to tell you some stuff in a minute. I found you on Create and Craft. Wow. Cheryl found me while she was shopping on scrapbook.com a while ago. Did you, Cheryl? Is that how you found me? Sarah Jane Kennedy, my stream keeps stopping. Is it just me? It might be. Evelyn Hosey, because I know Alexa wants to know everything. John Quill McLean, my mum bought me my first platform at Christmas a few years ago, and I've been hooked ever since. Happy to be back for vacation and a shoulder industry. Oh no, are you going to have trouble spreading your ink, Cheryl? This is crazy, isn't it? All these comments, inks and EF, which are my favourites from your website. I was a fan when you were with Creative Expressions, found you on Create and Craft. Cynthia, am I going to come out with something for graduation? We can do. We certainly can. When is graduation? Give me the month where I need to have it prepared by. On TV. I started buying your dies when you worked for Creative Expressions. Oh, wow. So a lot of you have been here a long, long time with me. You're embossing folders through a local paper crafting store. Ecstasy Crafts in Canada 2 or 3 years ago. Create and Craft 2020. Oh, goodness me. Debbie J's Creative Videos. That's really lovely. Debbie is lovely. I'm trying to get all the way to the bottom. There are so many comments here. So many comments. I saw you on Create and Craft when I put it on to look for an embroidery machine. The show was just finishing, and I saw your Ultimate 2, and I was hooked. That is amazing how things change. Before you were hooked on another brand. Before you, I was hooked on another brand. They got pushed aside. Claire Slaney, my friend Yvonne introduced me. Deborah Dubman. I had the pigeonhole. What was your pigeonhole number, Deborah? It starts in May in the USA. I might be a little bit late for this year, but I will do my best. A magazine. Thank you, Anne. Creative Expressions in the Craft magazine long before COVID. Once I found your website, I only order from you. You are the best in the business. Thank you so much. Wow. Okay, right. Okay, now I've said hello to 25,000 people. Let's get into talking about things we need to talk about. I need to drink. So tonight is a little bit more chatting than demonstrating. I do want to recap on our beautiful A beautiful baby, our machine. If you do not have her, she is available globally. Globally, she's available. She's our brand new Platinum 6, co-branded with Spellbinders, and has sold ridiculously well to the point where it nearly caused me to close my Facebook group this week. Literally nearly caused me to close my Facebook group. However, Deborah, you need to find your number. You have to find out what your number was. So yeah, I've had a really tough week. I'm not going to lie. However, we're all back on track. Anne Cronin found me from Nancy Stamps when she promoted our interference inks. I remember that as well. I absolutely remember that. She is very pretty, isn't she? And she does look cut like a dream. So let's talk about her. I mean, I call her a her. You might have a he, you might have a they, you might whatever you want to call yours. Anyway, so we're going to get into a little bit of detail about the machine in a minute. Something exciting to talk to you about. So I was asked today, I had a phone call today actually, well Danny did, and he was trying to help, but I came in to help because obviously Danny doesn't have a die cutting machine for obvious reasons. He's probably sick of the sight of them, to be fair. Now, a customer also put a post in the group as well about sandwiches for my die cutting machine. Now, let's actually do this. Let's do this. Let's flick you to camera 3 for now and bring you into this little beauty. Now, I've come in a little bit on the camera, so I might come out a little bit, It's because we've been testing a few things today. So what I wanted to tell you, and those of you who are asking, first of all, the question was, what is the sandwich for our embossing folders? Okay, so I've got my plates with me. Hang on, let me move my trimmer. Got my plates with me, and I can confirm it does depend on which folder, to be fair. However, what I'd say, I have found the best. Oh look, I've got ink all over that when I do my videos today. I use the base plate, right? Let me turn you that way. I use the base plate, and I tend to, for my folders, you don't have to do it for all of them though. If you want an extra deep emboss, I put that little shim in. And then the only other plate for embossing folders is your adapter plate. That is all you need, all right? All you need. So you put your embossing folder in here, like so, and you almost won't feel that it's doing anything, but it is. It really is. It really is good. Sorry. Okay, I am globally famous in the industry. I seem to be getting more recognised now. It's crazy. So just looking at some of these comments. First, what you on Create and Craft? Oh, thank you, Cynthia. You're such a sweetheart. Thank you. Hint, hint, an electronic mini die cutting machine. I nearly said something then. Be quiet, Lisa. Be quiet, Lisa. Unfortunately, oh, Sherry, okay, let's not, I won't, okay. I'm just going to, he, she, or they. He, she, or they, whatever you want to call your machine. I've called mine Flo. She's lovely. So yeah, so that is my sandwich. I got myself in trouble last time, so I'm not going to be saying too much. Base plate, thin, shim, grey, one for Lisa's folders. Thank you, Rebecca. Okay, where can I buy your new die cutting machine in Canada? Now, there are stores that will carry it in Canada. I don't know. Oh, is Scrapper Latte in Canada? But I do know. Oh, I will see if I can find out for you. I will see if I can find out for you. Who's that who asked? Let me have a look here. Kathy Kerr. Kathy, I'm going to write your name down. You're in the group, of course, aren't you? So, Kathy, let me see if I can get that information for you. Obviously, you can buy it from Spellbinders. Obviously, you can buy it from scrapbook.com. There's a lot of places you can buy it, but in Canada, I'm not sure. So, Kathy Kerr, where to buy in Canada? Sorry, I need to write this down. In Canada. I will see if what we can find out, and I will get back to you as soon as I know anything. Okay. Yeah, so that is a sandwich for your, what do you call it? Your 3D embossing folders with me. Now, if you're die cutting, now a lady was concerned today, she doesn't need to be though, for die cutting because she said it was quite a tight sandwich. Danny and I were both like, do it while we're on the phone and we want to hear your machine. We want to hear your machine. So if you are die cutting with my dies, again, there is a slight difference on all dies because of the amount of metal you're using at any one time. So when I cut my dies, I have my base plate. Okay, you can see all the instructions on the machine. So I do my platform base, I have my platform top, and the beautiful thing about this is that because you're covering the base plate, it gives you the instructions on the next piece as well. And then you have a cutting plate. Now this is the one that you cut into, and you put your die face down, you put your cardstock and then you die, and then you put your other cutting plate. Okay, so that is your sandwich when you are running it through for a die. Some people do, I mean, this lady today was panicking because it was making a cracking noise and she had to push quite hard, and we assured her that it's absolutely fine, it's no problem, and it's what it's supposed to do. She also said to me, is it meant to leave a mark in your plates? And I said, unfortunately, as a crafter, we all hate it, but yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, you know, you're going to end up having new plates at some point. However, these plates seem to be really, really good. Okay, so let's keep going. Lorraine, I can't believe how easily a folder goes through. And you know what? You think it hasn't embossed, don't you? You think it hasn't done it, Lorraine. And you run it through and you go, yes, it's worked. It is so good. Hi, Sandy. Don't worry about being late to the party. Oh, okay. There's that 300 of you here now, which is great. What sandwich would we need for acetate? Now, is that for embossing or is that for cutting? If you're embossing, right, and it depends how thick your acetate is. I learned this actually from having a really thick acetate, and I found I shimmed the acetate, and actually when I put it in the folder, I put a piece of photo, a bit like you would do with vellum. I had a piece of really thin, like photocopying paper, and I folded it in half and I put the acetate sandwiched in between, because what I found was it kind of help that pressure a little bit more to get a really good emboss when you're using acetate, because acetate, depending on thickness, can be notoriously difficult, but it does look really good when it's done. Or click your gear symbol and change the resolution to the high setting to clear the blurriness. Oh, that's actually a good idea. Hi, Sandy Scott. Hi, Otter Lady. Don't forget your cardstock thickness can cause a change. Absolutely, yes. So, like if you're using a really thick cardstock and you've got a really detailed die and you're struggling a bit, it can be the case. Now, what I would say in that instance is don't force anything. Just don't force it. If it's not going through, don't force it. But always, I say, I haven't got any dies here, but like pretend this is a die. So instead of putting your die in just straight into the machine mouth, tilt it a little bit, just twist it, just give it a little bit of a so it goes through. When the machine's straight, it goes through at an angle and it relieves the pressure on the rollers and it gives you a much more even cut. So if you do struggle with anything like that, some dies are just, you know, it depends what brand you're using. Some are a superior quality, some are a lesser quality, some you have to rotate. There's lots of different variables to many things. Okay. Hi, Karen. Minai, nice to have you here. The first cut always sounds crispy. Yeah, it does. It really does. So never worry. So if I want to emboss a now this is a tricky one for me. If you want to emboss a stencil, you need your rubber mat. I haven't done it. I haven't done it for years, actually. If there's anyone here who knows the sandwich, but I know you've got to put your rubber mat, and then Paula's pretty good at this kind of stuff, I think. I think you put your rubber mat so it pushes up into the stencil and into the card, but I can't remember the sandwich, but I'll find out as well. Okay. I'm sure there will be somebody who can help out on that. I bought the new A5 platform for my standard A4 Platinum and I've never had a problem. No, you won't. Hi, Shirley and Mackim. Tip for acetate, put plain copy. There you go, Roberta. We must have been saying exactly the same thing. Is exactly right, isn't it? And it makes such a difference. I love the sound of the cutting plates. Love the new design. I've seen the group feed, and the penny dragon is sulking at the moment. Do you know what? It's been a hefty month at least on crafts, isn't it? We know that, and again, that's the next thing I'm going to come on to as well. We're going to just come down a little bit. We know we've had the fundamentals, the big set of dies. We've had the year in bloom. We've had the die cutting machine. We've had the compositions, which incidentally will be on the website next Friday individually. If you're after the bundle, we've loaded, made sure Hobby Maker have got plenty of stock. So if you're still after the bundle of compositions, scan the QR code there for Hobby Maker, and that will take you to my brand page, and you should be able to get the compositions if you want the bundle. If you want them individually, next Friday on our website, but they will not be as the bundle or the bundle price. So it's entirely up to you, but I'm just putting it out there for you. The sandwich is noted on platform B. Is that for stencils as well? Sarah's wish list is massive. And we have your workshop mid-March. No, mid-September is the workshop. September. Yeah, so we're going to talk about that in a minute as well. So before we go on to anything else, I want to finish off about the machine. So next Friday, and I'm going to give you the exact reasons we're doing this. So I'm not, you know what I'm like, I'm really transparent. Facebook at the moment, I'm going to swear, is a pain in the arse. Really, really is at the moment, and it's been really fussy and really sensitive at the content it's putting out, how it's sharing, how you do an event, the amount of interaction we're getting, and then it's going to be deleted after 30 days. So then you have to download your Facebook stream that you've done and then upload it again. And it's just becoming a real pain, quite frankly. So next Friday, we're going to try it. Do not shout through the screen. We are going to try and stream only to YouTube next Friday. So next Friday, only YouTube. No Facebook next Friday. Because we want to see what happens. We want to see if we leave Facebook for a little while and let it recover. And I think it's because there are so many lives. There are so many lives everywhere. And people are just can't keep up. They can't keep up with the numbers. They can't keep up with the times. They can't keep up with the dates. And I think Facebook is seeing a massive influx of all of this craft stuff everywhere. So we're going to bypass Facebook next Friday, but we're going to be live on YouTube. Now we're going to ask Claire and Cheryl to do the same. Okay. Hi, crafty friends. Hi, Linda. I will go back in a minute and look at some of these comments. Okay. So please, what I would really like you to do, if you do not subscribe to us and you haven't clicked that notify button, can you do it? Can you go over there, even if you leave me for a minute on Facebook now and come back? Go and subscribe to the channel, because that will give you a notification when Lisa is about to go live. It will do the same for Cheryl, and it will do the same for Claire. It will do the same for Paula and Catherine when they are both on YouTube. It will really, really help. And the beautiful thing about that is you've got one place to go. You don't need to go anywhere else. You come to YouTube, you sit there, you can be shopping on your phone if you want to. You can be doing something else on your phone, playing your game. You can put me on the big TV if you want to. But also, it's a better output as well. I appreciate it can be difficult to share. It can be, but all you need is to go into your search bar, copy the link, and then go and put it into Facebook somewhere if you want to. So there's that. Now, the other thing that is part of this, we're doing a little bit of we want to do a giveaway, but we also want to get a little hashtag going. So do anybody remember when they had the Platinum and Silver Jubilee? There was Platijube, I think they called it. It's a really strange name, isn't it? Platijube. It was a hashtag and it went absolutely viral. And so we want to use the platy part of that as a hashtag. Okay, so anybody who's got a machine, anybody who's using the machine, types in platy green as a hashtag, all right? Because we want to get the algorithm working and sharing the machine more. However, I'm going to put something up on the screen for you now. I'm hoping you see this. Please tell me that you see this. Has that come up on your screen? If you could tell, somebody could tell me in the comments, right? Has this come up on your screen? If Adam or anyone else is here and you can help, please tell me, So please get to YouTube, because what we want to do is do a competition. I mean, I don't know if you can see me or if you can see the screen. Let's see if there's anybody. I think everyone's having their dinner. However, can somebody put in the comments if you can see the picture I'm sharing right now? Hang on. Oh, see it. So what I want you to do is, if you've got a platinum, I absolutely want you to go and take a picture of it in your craft room, and I want you to post it in the group, okay? And then share it social media. If you want to share it on Instagram, if you prefer that, if you want to share it on Facebook, in your own, do wherever you want to share it, and you put that hashtag Lisa Horton Crafts and Platy Green. That's all we want you to do. Then on the 14th, but you must go and subscribe to YouTube as well, because next Friday on YouTube we are going to give a prize away. So if you haven't bought any of the composition dies, or if you're waiting for composition dies, or if there's one that you didn't get, or if you bought one of the small bundles, we're going to give you a die of your choice. I'm going to keep that up on the screen for a minute. It's going to be a die of your choice. Now, you can pick A, B, C, D, E, or F. You might already have one of them, but you're like, oh, do you know what? I'd like to cut that flower a bit more. Or you want to gift it. You want to do anything with it. I don't really care what you do with it. We want to give away a composition dice set. Now, these are worth £25. Just, you know, you might say, well, I've got them all. Well, it might be a great Christmas present. You save yourself £25 on a Christmas present for somebody. So that's what I want you to do. And I will put that back out in a little while as well, so you can see. So honestly, we're going to really, really try and shift you guys to YouTube for a better experience. The other reason we're shifting it to YouTube as well, we're going to still do our reels. We're still going to do all this stuff on Facebook, but we're just testing it next week. But the other thing I think is really important to note is that we are going to be doing members only Facebook Lives with special deals. And they will be broadcast on YouTube, because it's the only way we can kind of keep it secret, so it's not, so it becomes an experience for a member. All right. So if you have paid your £30 and you're a member, there's going to be times where we're going to say to you, Tuesday afternoon, Thursday morning, come to YouTube, special deal, special code if you come to YouTube. So it's the way of us kind of keeping it exclusive for members on occasion. So please go over and subscribe now. Click that bell as well to be notified. That is so important as well. It really, really is. Okay. Donna, Lisa will be right there at the top of your subscription. Hang on, let me just go back. There's a ton of comments I have missed. Okay, now I've seen numbers drop. There's at least 8 or 10 of you that have left, and I'm hoping that's what you want to do. I really am. So let's have a look. I want the floral embossing folders. They're going to be, if they're going to be popped on your website, the floral ones, the Year in Bloom, is that the ones you mean? They're never going to be individual because they are a set, but they are currently on our website. If you type in Year in Bloom, you should be able to grab those. Okay. I saw that they've landed at scrapbook.com as well. I saw that today. Oh, Linda, you'll be paid mid-March. I thought you meant the retreat was in mid-March. Don't panic me. So are you having the bundle on your website, says Jan Holson? No. So the composition bundle won't be on the website. It will be individuals. So if you want the bundle, I would grab it from Hobby Maker. Definitely is the way to go. Lorraine. Okay, so the person who, I mean, I might be way behind. So somebody asked, is it Kate Willie asked about the stencil configuration, so for a stencil. So it's platform A, platform B, so your thick one and your thinner one, your cardstock, your stencil, then your rubber mat, and then the adapter. Wow, I didn't know that. Thank you, Lorraine. Thank you. And Quell saying she always watches on YouTube. Linda, Lisa, just move yourself to YouTube and save the headaches. Honestly, the headaches with Facebook are just off the chart at the moment. A shame for Facebook, but I will be on YouTube. I always watch on YouTube. Sarah Nielsen's on YouTube now. I always watch on YouTube. Can you remind us on Facebook on Friday? Yes, I will put a post on Friday saying no Facebook, we are on YouTube. Okay, always watch on YouTube. Tracy Smith watches YouTube. Facebook servers is full is one reason. Yeah, and me and my daughter were talking about this actually, and because there is so much more content and there's so much more videos, so many more reels, all of this stuff is clogging up the servers. I actually think Facebook will end up charging. I really do. I think that is the way it might go. But some things just aren't simple. For myself, I watch you on YouTube since you started on YouTube. Yeah, and you know, it really is an easier viewing experience. You can watch on a big telly. Facebook is glitchy. Sandra's just had her beans on toast for a tea. I always watch on YouTube. It's far better. Yeah, Emma Woods, I shall help you tomorrow. I don't know what's happened there. I'm really starting to dislike Facebook. Honestly, Roadrunner, it's become a real pain in the bum. It really has. And I'm finding that I'll do stuff and it doesn't post, or I put an event out. So I scheduled the event yesterday. Couldn't find it anywhere. So I have to go into the events calendar and then share the event. And then it won't automatically stream to a group anymore. So I'm having to share the stream on a Friday into the group. And do you know what? For the hassle, if you're all on YouTube, I think it's going to be a way better experience. Okay. So let me just put that up again for you while I'm looking at comments. So go into the group, go into Crafting with Lisa Horton, and put a picture of your die cutting machine on. Share it wherever you want to, you know, wherever it's safe to as well, wherever it's safe to. Hello guys, snuck over here quickly. Hiya. Lisa Armitage, I'm watching on Facebook and I also get you on the big telly on YouTube. The only thing is I don't know how to share on YouTube. So to share on YouTube, if you're watching, say you're watching it on your phone or your computer, you can go into the a bar at the top and copy it there. If you can't do it, it's not the end of the world. You know, if we have to ask you to put in a comment or something like that to be in with a chance of winning, then so be it. We will absolutely change whatever we need to do. Nikki Macaroni. Oh, Nikki Macaroni, what a cool name. I love that. So there you go. I left that up for a little while. Yes, it has. I see it. I'm only seeing that bit. Hang on. Let me go down to the would you want me to take mine out? Oh, do you want me to take it out? So Donna Green has got her machine and she won't take it out the box. If you don't have a platinum machine, question if you don't have a platinum machine. Yeah, what's your question? Have I missed that, Emma? What were the hashtags? Let me very quickly, apologies. I don't want to keep switching. Let me leave the hashtags up. You can see it there at the bottom. It's Lisa Horton Crafts and Platty Green. There you go. Don't worry about being late. When you say post it on social media, Deanna, you post it wherever you want to post it, but Facebook or Instagram is great. Let's have a look. I hope you can come out with a membership. Honestly, you should have seen Adam and I in Frankfurt looking for totes. It was a nightmare. Shared it on your Facebook page. That's absolutely fine. Put it in the group is a great one to do as well. There's nearly 312 people here. Nearly? How can that be nearly? There's 312. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask. This is when you don't have Adam here doing the directing. I want the complete set, says Sarah Hawkins. I know you weren't going to have so separately. We'll have to talk nicely to the Penny Dragon. And we will try and keep that in stock for as long as we possibly can. If you're a member, if you signed up for membership at any point, Sarah Hawkins, on our group, remember it will start to sign up for, if you're not a member and want to become a member, it's £30 for the year. But when you go and place an order after that, you will automatically get 10% off of your shopping. So I know it's an initial outlay, but going forward, it's always really handy to have, like a lot of customers will getting 15% off of their dry cutting machines, because we have, it has to be price matched. So we cannot undersell the machine compared to the platinums on spellbinders. So you'll never see this drop in value ever. But the only way we were able to offer you a great deal was by you using your membership. And some of you got 15% off by using your membership. Donna Green needs a penny dragon as well. I need a penny. Oh yeah, where do we all get a penny dragon? I guess with individuals on the composition diet is that we can buy one every now and then. Absolutely, yes, you can. Keep going. Do we have a time limit? You do, because it will be drawn next Friday the 14th. Okay, QQ. Kate Willie, I've bought blending brushes to use specifically only for the metallic inks. When you say blending brushes, is that the black? Is that these? I'm going to be honest with you. I am not a fan of these with metallics. Some people are. Some people do use them. They definitely do. I think Jennifer Maguire, no, she uses blending sponges, I think. I don't get my favourite results from these. And I don't get them because you have to, I find that the metallic sits on the top. And I just don't personally. However, I do know some people do use these brushes and get great results. My favourite brushes, as you know what I'm going to say, are my stencil brushes. We've got some new brushes coming out soon as well. My stencil brushes. I find them, I get the best result personally for me. Let's keep going. I'm just going to describe, it's just how I describe managing to get the money together to get any crafty goodies I want. I'm saving as much as I can. Well, hopefully these will be here. They're not going anywhere. We've just had another I mean, I can't tell, I'm not going to tell you how many notions have sold to retailers, but it's in 4 figures. Well, it's over 4 figures. So we've reordered them again. I know we have plenty in the UK because we ordered just why am I holding 2 things? And we had a ridiculous amount ordered, but they should never be unavailable. Well, not for some time yet. Let's keep going down. Whenever I watch on YouTube, loads of adverts interrupting. I usually watch on Facebook. If you're watching videos, Carol, on YouTube, you tend to get interruptions. On the lives, you don't normally, I've got a setting on mine that you don't normally get a video during the live, but you will get one afterwards when it plays out. SBC already shipped my order of a year in bloom, says E. Miller. It was scheduled for delivery March the 5th, but UPS put it on a turtle instead of a truck. Do you know what? We've had a lot of turtles at the moment. There's a lot of turtles out there at the minute. I also get, oh, do you get ad breaks on lives? Hawaiian Brat, aloha y'all. I would buy this one if I was in the market for a new die cutting machine. Well, when you are, remember she's very pretty. She's very pretty. Very pretty. Isn't she just lovely? My machine has made it out of his boxes, Tina, but I can't use it. What, you lot, you can't have 2, one to look at and one to play with. Honestly. There's so many questions tonight, so many questions. Right, let's keep going. I then ask about the tote, but I'm desperate for storage that I can carry around. We are working on so much stuff in the background. I can't begin to tell you. I can't tell you a lot of it, but there's a lot of tools, there's a lot of product, there's a lot of I mean, when we talk brushes, we're talking different stuff. We're talking new ink. We talk this. Just honestly, bear with us. All these things are being worked on in the background. I can promise you that. We are almost at the point where we're a one-stop shop now. There's only a couple of things that we need to add to our crafty arsenal, and we're pretty much going to be close to being a one-stop shop for pretty much everything you need. Other than electrics at the moment. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's keep going. I joined your membership from the start, and it has saved me a fortune. It absolutely does. If you are not a member, it is genuinely worth every penny of the £30. I promise you. And it's only going to get better as time goes on. It is only going to get better. Right. Now, Annette Frederick, can you use the same stencil brushes for metallic inks and interference? Yes, you can. They have got many of the same properties. I'm a bit of a devil. I do it all the time with metallics and interference. The only thing you need to watch out for is that I find the interference are a little more oily. So because they have got the mix and that special ingredient, which I can tell you people are trying to replicate, but they cannot do it. There's an ingredient in there which is exclusive to us, which makes the fibers kind of break apart a little bit. So just bear that in mind if you're using both. I actually do use both. With mine, I used them in a video earlier, which you will see when I upload it over the weekend. But yes, I haven't had a problem with that, but not with your blending inks, that's for sure, because they've got a chalk finish. Right, I found Lisa Horton Crafts all over my credit card. Thank you, Joanne Smith. Oh, you an enabler, Joanne. Can we have some chunky stencil brushes with a different color handle for metallic inks? Yes, we can. Yes, we absolutely can do that. Color handle for metallics. Okay, that I can do really quickly as well. Kathy's Year in Bloom will be here on the 11th of May. It's not on a turtle, it's on a camel. Right, I'm going to try and keep up with all the comments. Question. When introducing your products to a newbie, what items would you recommend to start with the best introduction? Is it a newbie to me, and is it a newbie to craft? If it's a newbie to me, no, let's say if it's a newbie to craft, I would say dies are always going to be the easiest to work with, but it involves a die cutting machine. Okay, so that's an expense. Okay, but you can be very quick with starting to create if you have a die cutting machine and you have some dies. That goes without saying. Stamping's great. However, as a newbie, I always found stamping the trickiest. I don't know if it was when I started, we didn't have stamping platforms, could have made it harder. But I did find that there was a little bit more of a learning curve with stamping because you need to pick the right ink. And then you have to compose a card. Whereas die cuts, you could buy a composition die set, for example, and a die cutting machine, and you can make a ton of cards straight away, really, really quickly. Okay, so that's one avenue. The other avenue, if you want to be a little bit more cost effective, is always buying a few inks and some stencils. It's got to be the cheapest way of doing it. And I can advise you and say to you, I would probably go for a background stencil, maybe, that you can change up in different colours and pop a sentiment on. Or I would say maybe go for a floral if you like florals. Maybe a layering stencil that has different layers that you can reproduce that in different colours. And then I would say if you're going to go for ink, obviously I'm going to recommend mine because I personally think mine are the best, which would, if I didn't, there'd be something wrong. I would say either pick your 3 favourite colours or go for a red, a yellow and a blue. Because what that's going to give you is a yellow, a red and a blue. Or if you mix the yellow and blue together in my ink, you'll get a green. If you mix the red and the yellow together, you'll get an orange. If you mix the red and the blue together, you're going to get a purple. Mix them all together, you might get a brown. So 3 colour inks and some stencils, and that is a good way to start. Okay, a little bit of masking tape, just hold your stencil down, some cardstock, and you could do that if you bought a pack of stencil brushes, 3 inks and a stencil and some cardstock. You could do that for under £50. Easily. 6, 12, 18, 28, £40 probably, if you wanted to. Okay. Claire, right, hang on a minute, Claire, where have you put that? Claire's added a small thumbnail for me. Claire. Where should you put that? I'm not very good at this, Claire. Claire, can you put it on for me? Oh, she's done it for me. Oh my goodness. Do you know, I love this. Do you know, Claire, thank you. And then you're going to have to tell me how I do it. See, if Adam's not here, Claire can direct. So now I've got to remember which side I am. So down here on the screen, you know, we're talking about the competition for the compositions next Friday on YouTube only. Here, Claire has put you a little thumbnail, so we can keep that there for, well, we can keep that there for ages. So you can always go and look at what the hashtags are and what you need to do. But as I said, make sure, take a picture of your machine and post it somewhere, preferably in the group and wherever you feel it's safe to post. Okay, right, thank you, Claire. I love that. Right, where's my comments now? I can't find my chat. Okay. Right, anyway, my husband has asked what's the difference between Lisa's die cutting machine and the other two, and I said it looks pretty. Hannah Hicks, he's right. You're right. Okay, how many die-based Hawaiian Brat? How many die-based ink pads do you have? Right, okay, this is a difficult question because some are dye and pigment mix, some are just dye-based. Majority have a dye content. Okay, what I'd say to you is the first 3 releases we did are our blending inks, which are dye-based inks. Okay, so that is 10, there's 20, 12, 24, 34 in your dye-based pretty colors. Okay, so release 1, 2 and 3. Let's keep it simple. And then we've got the 2 releases of interference, which are a dye and pigment mix. So for blending inks, there's 34-ish, and then there's a set of limited edition, set of 3, which makes it 37. So yeah, there's quite a few to choose from. Carol's got a machine out of the box. Laurie's called her machine Rose. Oh, and someone's called theirs Rosie. So where do you go to join the club? If you go to lisahortoncrafts.co.uk, we do have people from all over the world that are members, all over the world. But yeah, go to Lisa Horton Crafts and you can join and become a member very easily. I have a feeling it's in the top right hand corner, but I might be very wrong. If somebody could maybe share a link to how to become a member, that would be really helpful. When you ladies take your machines out the boxes, can I have the box? Okay, let me keep going. There's loads of comments. Membership is wonderful, especially for me in the USA. It covers almost all of my shipping costs by what I'm saving, basically. My discount covers all of my shipping costs. Tricia Scanlon is late. Don't you worry. My amazing box turned up today. So I didn't need a new machine, but I just couldn't resist. It's amazing. Thank you. Kathy Grimes, will you ever stock blanks with card blanks with envelopes? I haven't. Not something I wouldn't not do, but it's the sheer volume you have to buy in to get them to be cost effective. And I'm really fussy about the quality of my my cards and envelopes, but it's something we can look at if we get enough interest. Molly, no, I can't be in Birmingham. It's too far to go. Keep going. There's lots of comments. I need to get down to the bottom. Honestly, I'm so thirsty. Yes, if you're a stamper and you're starting out, a platform is a must. Let's keep going down. I mean, I just can't keep up, actually. Dawn found me on Create and Craft as a newbie and started with inks and stencils, and I haven't looked back. I have most of your products, but shush, as the hubby is beside me. No, she doesn't have many. I don't think Dawn Garner shops very often. Definitely doesn't shop very often. Apart from your products out now, will you have your own mugs in your colours? Oh, Adam, I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you this. All right, then. I'm going to drop you a big hint now. Then we're going to talk about the retreat, and then I'm going to leave you be. If you come into the retreat, you might get a mug. And I'm not saying anymore. Not saying anymore. I found you through YouTube not long after. Nan Campbell, hope I've not missed a lot. Nan, you're on Facebook, so I need to tell you now. Next Friday, we are not streaming to Facebook. We are only YouTube. If you haven't, could you please hop over to YouTube and subscribe and click the notify bell, because next Friday, it's no Facebook, it's YouTube only. And we've got a competition running. I don't know if you bought the machine. I want to say you did, and I don't know why I want to say you did. But if you see here, we have got this little competition running, and what we want you to do is take a picture of your machine if you have one, post it in the group, or post it on Instagram, post it on your timeline, use 2 hashtags that are in the bottom, and we'll put the hashtag, we'll put this in the group as well later. And next week, you'll be in with a chance of winning a composition set of dies of your choice, and we'll reveal it all on YouTube next Friday. Okay. Thank you for putting the membership in, Rebecca. You're a superstar. Are you still doing Spill the Tea? Well, we did Spill the Tea on Facebook, didn't we? And it's been an absolute at the minute. So this is where everything, and that was the problem. Facebook shadow banned me for being live too much when I did Spill the Tea. And so there was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. There was lives every day. Cheryl, Claire, me. So it was too much. It was too much. And I think that was the problem. Okay. Right. Okay. Now, let's talk retreat. We've selected the menu. It's lovely. It's lovely. We know they can sort out dietary requirements, and we know they can sort out gluten-free or whatever it was somebody asked, and we know they can sort out allergies. So we know all that's done. We are going to open the booking probably in a week or so's time. I'd like to say, I don't think we can get it done by Friday next week, but maybe the Monday. Who knows? I'll speak to Adam about when we can do it. And we're going to put the booking out. Now, initially, it's going to be for the weekend, okay? Because we have had to, we've had to book the food, all right? So we needed to book the food for X amount of people. Now, we had to make a judgment on who's coming, all right? So the weekend is under £300 is what I'm going to tell you. And you can use your club discount on it. And you can use PayPal Pay in 3. And you can use Klarna. And you can do whatever you want to do to pay. So yes, that will be over the next week to 10 days. We'll put that out. It's definitely under £300. I'm not telling you exactly what it is because I don't know. I don't know, but I know it is. I know it starts with a 2. That's all I know. It starts with a 2. That's going to give you 4 workshops each day. Okay, so be prepared. 4 workshops each day. I've been asked about the car parking. I've been asked about all sorts of stuff. I may live close to Eastbourne. I am not an expert. All I can say is I know some of our customers visit Eastbourne and you can get parking permits for the weekend. There is an NCP car park, which I'm sure you can pay for the weekend. When we open bookings, I will give you a link to the hotel. So the hotel it's being held in, it will then give you the opportunity to get a 10% discount if you choose to stay at that hotel. How cost effective it will be for you to stay there, I don't know. But you've got the choice. You will have the choice to stay there or not. It is on the seafront. And I'm sure if you ring them, they will be able to give you more idea about the parking as well. I can tell you for able-bodied people, people who are able to walk fairly easily, it is a walk from the train station. I would say 10 to 15 minute walk up through the town centre, through the high street and along the seafront. Okay, it's as simple as that gets. You obviously have to, as we said last week, you need to find your own accommodation. Yeah, you know, it is that. So hopefully, will you be able to stay at the hotel? Absolutely, yes, you will be able to stay at the hotel. I don't know how many rooms it's got. I'm sure it's got quite a lot of rooms. It's a big hotel. It's got quite a lot of rooms. I missed a comment there, which I really need to answer. Valerie's having a sneaky watch. You're meant to be in the Caribbean, Valerie. Is that why your lives went sideways on Facebook, if it was unwatchable? Yeah, it was a pain. It was an absolute pain to watch Facebook. It really was. And it was causing a lot of problems. And that's why we're moving at the moment. Oh my God, I'm so excited for the retreat. I'm so anxious about getting me and my niece ticket. I'm sure you'll be fine, Carol. I'm sure you'll be fine. There's 100 tickets available for the weekend. Yes, you can stay at the hotel. Lily McIntosh, are you having a bath? Yes, I am having a bath. But you guys have your bath. I'll run myself a bath afterwards. You just go sort yourselves out, guys. You can stay there. Lillian's just got home and she'll have to catch up probably. So yeah, so it's really good news. There will be a goodie bag. There will be like a kit for you to use. We'll have a pop-up shop, as I said. So it's going to be myself. It's going to be, we haven't sorted out times yet. It's going to be myself, Catherine Sturrock, Paola Pasquale, and Claire Hamer will be the four of us demonstrating. We're all going to be doing something different. So you'll be doing something different on the Saturday and on the Sunday. You will. We'll be staying at the hotel anyway. And we'll be in the bar, no doubt, on Friday and Saturday, no doubt. Keeping you company, or trying to keep you company if we're not setting up. But yeah, so Danny will be there for the shop as well at the weekend and sorting that out. So it's all going to be very, very exciting. Now, I would say to you, don't start booking train tickets and hotel accommodation until we advertise. Accommodation and tickets and everything are your responsibility. If you choose to book something, it's your responsibility. It really is. So we have got everything confirmed. Unless something drastic happens at the hotel, it should not change. So it's the 27th and 28th of September. Oh, Hawaiian Bright. Yeah, no, it's a long way to come, isn't it, for a weekend? The hotel offer transportation from the airport. No, Sherry, I wouldn't think they do. I don't know. It might be worth a call or a message. It might be worth a call when we release it. What airport is closest? Gatwick. Gatwick Airport is closest, and it will be an hour, 50 minutes, I would say, in a taxi or an Uber, I would say, to Eastbourne. Is a retreat to a hubby's birthday. Your hubby would love Eastbourne. It's got a great seafront. If the weather's good, it's fantastic. He can go and do a bit of shopping. If he's a football fan, if Brighton are playing at home, then maybe he could zip on the train, which is 20 minutes on the train to go to see Brighton play. You know, there are things to do. If we can't get to the hotel, which Premier Inn would be the closest? The Premier Inn's the closest isn't my favourite. It's the one in Terminus Road, but there is one there. There is one there, Terminus Road in Eastbourne, which is literally this is going to give you 5-10 minute walk maximum, Linda. It is. Is our flight from Toronto to London included? Oh my goodness. Oh, no. No. But we will do an online retreat for international customers as well following. We will be doing next one. We're doing a members only one next year as well. If I was able to do the retreat, I'd buy you your favourite tipple. Oh, bless you. The thought is the thought that counts. Eastbourne is lovely. I've just returned, said Tina. Tina knows exactly what it's going to be like. Exactly what it's going to be like. Okay. Oh, Donna Green would be there, but she can't leave a lovely new machine at home on its own. Anyway, right. I think I've covered everything. So remember, oh, I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. Don't forget this, next Friday, YouTube only. I think I've covered everything. I've covered the retreat. Is there anything, before I go, is there anything I haven't answered? Anything I haven't answered? I'm going to give you 30 seconds to write your question, or I'm going because Lily's running me a bath by the sounds of it. Winners. I've got to do the winners for liking and sharing tonight. Right. Okay. So for liking and sharing, the winners tonight are Stephen Dyer. Oh, Stephen. And Stella May Gibbs. So thank you both for watching. Thank you both for being here. If you could put a message in the group, I'm a winner, and tag Danny McIntosh, or just say, I don't know what to do, I'm a winner. Danny will pick that up and send you out a prize. What's for tea? Linda, Terminus Road isn't my favourite. I'm not going to lie. Isn't my favourite. I think they're all much of a muchness, aren't they? But it's the closest, and it's going to be a clean bed, and it's going to be a clean, nice bed. And you're right in the middle of the high street. So, yeah, I would say it's as good as any. It's as good as any. Yeah, so congratulations. I mean, somebody was asking me what I'm having for my tea, or they were asking somebody else. Anyway, I'm having salad. I'm having salad and heated, warmed broccoli stems. Sounds boring, but it's lovely. Right, have a great weekend, everyone. Next Friday, and remember, Monday, Tuesday is going to be YouTube only as well with Claire and Cheryl. Let's see if this makes a difference. Let's see. Anyway, have a good one. Enjoy the sunshine, and I will see you all next week. Take care. See you later. Bye. Bye. Bye.